We're indeed the specialist, and remember that for more news stories and information on the 2016 general elections, tune in to 3FM on 92.7 or Onya on 95.1 FM.
You can also log on to our website 3news.com. Let's now continue with the rest of our stories. And a former member of the Council of State, Rev Amo Darko, has expressed worry about how Ghanaians are taking political side on every issue, forgetting that the nation and its institutions take precedence over every other thing.
Speaking exclusively to TV3, Rev Amo Darko was not happy about how, in his own words, Ghanaians have become egocentric, ethnic and politically biased.
Amo Darko was a very close friend of late President Mills and is a worried man about the deeds of some Ghanaians.
We've stopped thinking Ghana. We're not thinking as Ghanaians. We're not thinking as a people. We're not thinking about being one and being united to move this country forward, not only for ourselves, but for posterity as well. You see, we are so self-centered, so egocentric, we are so political, partisan, we are so, ethnically, oriented that we have stopped being a people. Now, if something is wrong now, you see people, playing around the political card, even though it's wrong, and as clear human thinking people who ought to know that it's wrong, you see then some political angle from which it is coming from. If it's for, support it. If it's against it. Let's at least stop, pause, and think as Ghanaians.
One man who prayed with President Mills and advised him described to TV3 how decisions are arrived at when the president has to consult the Council of State.
When you have to take a decision on granting pardon to people who have been convicted, how do you advise him, and based on what?
My subcommittee's recommendation, I was the chairman of the welfare committee of the council. So I recommended to the then chairman, Professor Awuno, that it would be good if we went, after I had spoken, the committee, my committee, and the leadership of the prisons have spoken at various times, and then decided that we want to visit to see what was actually happening on the ground. So we did that. Now, in other situations, therefore, where pardons are to be granted, for example, I know in the present council, they have a legal subcommittee. So situations such as this will be referred to them, and then they will have to look at all the legalities involved in the pardon that is to be given before they will recommend it to the full house, and then after deliberation, and if they see wisdom in what the legal committee had recommended, then take it to the president.
President Mahama granted remittal sentence to the Muntie trio after consultation with the Council of State. The three are expected to leave the prison on Friday, but will still be persons who have been convicted before.
You had the opportunity to advise him on the three gentlemen who have threatened the life of judges and have even showed remorse in the court despite everything. Would you have advised him to grant them the prerogative of mercy?
Well, since he's not alive, I don't know what answer to give to that. If he were, but he is not. So we'll leave it at that.
Komla Kluche, TV3 News, Accra.